Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw News Brief. Quick programming note. Tonight, we're going to be doing our live reactions to NXT's Great American Bash Night 1 right here at youtube.com/Steven Larson. So hopefully you'll join us. Should be a lot of fun.
Starting at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
That is correct. So let's get right into the news. Larson, what's going on?
First, SummerSlam. Apparently no one knows what's going on with SummerSlam. This is from WrestleVotes. They tweeted out, quote, recently asked for an update of the SummerSlam. Source said 2 or 3 weeks ago he was certain WWE would find a way to do it with an audience. Today, very much unsure. As badly as they don't want the event at the PC, unfortunately, that's very much on the table. Decision not yet imminent. They still have about a month and a half to declare. I imagine they'll take every second they can to find a way, find a means to have this show in front of fans. It's just not looking good.
They could ask us. They could ask us. They could ask pretty much anybody who's been paying attention. It's not going to happen. It's going to be at the PC the way it is right now. They can doll up the set, maybe bring in some sand. It'll look really cool because of SummerSlam.
There you go.
But no, come on. Cases are spiking. Dr. Fauci said we might get 100,000 a day coming up here soon.
And yet, what's his name? The governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, said they still want to try to open schools there in August.
Yeah. No, it's not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
Sorry, Vince.
Not going to happen.
Anyway.
Although if any state's going to be like cool with it happening, it's going to be Florida, seemingly. They're just going full steam ahead. Florida or Texas.
They don't care.
They're just going for it.
They don't care. They don't care. It's I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, Florida's where the only reason why WWE and AEW are allowed to do what they're doing is because Florida's the state that's getting hit the worst. The decisions that are made that allow WWE to still operate are the same decisions that are causing an ungodly number of coronavirus cases. So it's not like they can just move to a state that has like a low spread rate because those states aren't letting this kind of stuff happen.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Hey, sorry, Vince. Hate to break it to you, pal.
Sorry, Vince. Not going to happen.
Bad cow, Vince. Bad cow. You know what? There's no segue to this when I say bad cow. So I will just jump into this. This was really interesting. So Becky Lynch was on the Bella's podcast and revealed that this is kind of interesting. Kind of like we figured, man. Shayna Baszler was totally supposed to win that Raw Women's title at WrestleMania. This is what she said. She said, so I knew, like, okay, I want to try to have a baby before 35. And then I met Kobe? I thought she was with Seth Rollins. Who's Kobe?
That's his shoot name, man.
Oh,
Kobe.
Okay. I thought it was real, man. So she said, then I met Kobe, and I was like, well, perfect. This is my person. And so this was always the plan because originally I was like, okay, well, I'll wait until I'm done wrestling, and then I'll have a family. But then I started thinking, wait, why do I have to do that? Guys don't have to do that. Hell, I'll just do it whenever the time feels right. So we started trying, and I just thought it would take a long time, and it didn't. We were super lucky. It happened before I would have expected, and I was still the champ at the time, which actually thought that I was going to lose the title at WrestleMania, which I also pitched, but that's neither here nor there. You know, plans change. So let's pause really quick there, Larson.
Okay.
She says, which I also pitched, or she was pitched? Did she pitch that?
Which I also pitched. It seems like she pitched the idea of dropping the title to one would expect Shayna, depending on when this pitch was made. She was the one that pitched that idea. That's how I read it.
I'll lose the title, which I also pitched. Okay, because I read this morning and I read it the wrong way. Just make sure you got the quote right there. So good.
One thing also I failed to include here in notes, transcript of this courtesy of WrestleZone. Want to get that in there, though.
Yeah. So if that quote is correct, because those are two vastly different things. If somebody came to her and said, hey, but yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Like somebody comes to her, hey, Becky, you're going to lose the title at Mania? And she's like, that doesn't make any sense. So anyways, she continues. It was like, frick. Is there a way that she can just beat me real quick? Kobe's like, no, you're not, no. So then we talked a lot and decided, well, okay, what if there's a tournament for the number one contendership? So the people, they don't know that they're actually going to be competing for the title. And then right as they have to go to that last match, whoever gets there at the end, then I tell them, well, actually, this is for the title. But Money in the Bank was happening at the same time, so it was too confusing to merge the two. So they just decided they would do the Money in the Bank ladder match. and have that as the title match, essentially, but without them knowing. So, yeah, man. Apparently, it was also confirmed that the original plan was for her to beat Nia at Money in the Bank and Shayna to win Money in the Bank, and then that would do things that set things too. That was like another thing that they were going to do. That's interesting stuff.
Yeah, it is.
It
is, and who knows if pandemic hadn't happened, if they would have gone through with the plans. But they decided at WrestleMania, given everything that was going on, they wanted more feel good moments on the show. I don't know. I don't know.
It's such a I would say wrestling thing, and I guess to a degree wrestling, but it's such a WWE thing that with one random occurrence, fortunes can change dramatically. Because look at where Shayna is now. I don't even know where to look because she's nowhere to be found. She could totally be the Raw Women's Champion right now, and she might be doing some really good work as the Raw Women's Champion. Asuka's doing great work right now.
Yes.
It is just kind of shocking, like how quickly Shayna ended up. And I don't know if that's a matter of, hey, there's not a lot of fans here, and Asuka made a really good case for herself from the very beginning of pandemic.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know what the situation. I mean, there were rumors that Vince had cooled on Shayna. I don't know how much of that was like speculation or like actually some backstage chatter.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I mean, some of it just seems obvious. She was hot for a second, and then she's not on TV. You figure that the guy in charge is cooled on her.
Yeah, I mean, she eliminated everybody from Elimination Chamber in short order.
Yeah.
But going back even back to as far as the Rumble. It seemed the shoo-in that she would win that. Seemed to be the last minute. That didn't happen. Charlotte did instead. She comes out. She bites Becky to start set that stuff up, their feud. And then they kind of backtrack on that a little bit. And then Elimination Chamber, she eliminates everybody. Dominant fashion. And then it's like it's constant fits of starting and stopping, or was, between Rumble and Mania with Shayna. And they never really seemed to know whether they were going to be all in on putting that belt on her or not.
Yeah.
And you'd think that'd have to be a Vince call.
Where, right.
You take the steps to build her into a contender, and then simply next week you kind of, backtrack a couple steps. So
yeah. Yep. Interesting stuff. So tonight, obviously, Fyter Fest, Night 1, Great American Bash, Night 1, going head-to-head. So we're going to do our predictions.
Correct. So let's kick things off with AEW. First match I got here, Cody versus Jake Hager for that TNT title. We don't do confidence points. We just do picks. And just do, whoever gets the most right over the next 2 weeks, we can do something. I don't know. We'll make this a little more casual.
Have a pizza party.
There you go.
I still owe you a large pizza, man.
You still
do you
owe
want
me
it
a
tonight?
pizza.
Do you want it tonight?
No. I'm going to make dinner before the show starts.
Pick a date, and I'm going to send you your darn pizza. Because every time we talk about it, you owe me a pizza. Well, you have never told me that you want to cash in on your pizza.
Well,
so hey, you know what, dude? One of these nights, you're just going to have a pizza show up at your door. And right, if you've already made dinner, too bad.
We can have overabundance of food, apparently.
Yeah, dude.
All right, so Cody versus Hager. Cody's winning that totally.
100%.
100%.
Probably be my top. No, Hikaru Shida would be my top confidence points get. So yeah, Cody versus Jake Hager. Hopefully it'll be a relatively short affair because last time we saw a long Jake Hager match, it was not fun.
No.
Private Party versus X-Lax. This is finally a chance to get X-Lax like a win.
Yeah.
And
and a Private Party already beat XLAX once too.
Oh yeah, with big upset
a few months back.
Yeah.
So I think this is a chance for XLAX to get that win back.
Mm-hmm.
Next, Jurassic Express versus MJF and Wardlow. MJF is not losing anytime soon. Even a tag match, he and Wardlow win.
My only hesitation with this is that you got Luchasaurus. I'm sorry, it's a tag match, so it's essentially meaningless. And MJF already beat Jungle Boy. I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to say we got Luchasaurus. You're probably right, but and Jungle Boy. I feel like Jungle Boy. I feel like they're going to try their darndest to get Jungle Boy to at least kind of trying to chip away at the status of MJF, which is really difficult. But I don't think that they're just going to job him out. I think that Luchasaurus, like Wardlow, can take a pin. Wardlow can eat a pin, man. Wardlow can eat a pin. Probably won't. Besides, they stood tall last week, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hikaru Shida versus Penelope Ford. Yeah, both think Shida's winning.
Oh my God. Yeah. All the confidence points.
And it's tag match. For me, it depends where it is on the card. If it's the main event, they seemed to advertise it last week, it's totally Kenny and Hangman.
I don't care if it's the main event, the curtain jerker. It don't matter where it is. Best friends are not winning these titles tonight, man. Not gonna happen.
I don't know.
Not gonna happen.
I mean, I'm picking Kenny and Hangman.
Yeah, smart move.
But if this was to kick off the show, I would be surprised if Best Friends won. I would be
shocked. Kenny and Hangman are a big deal. Yeah. Best Friends are not.
Well, how do you make Best Friends a deal? You have them tag champions. Anyways, move on to NXT Great American Bash Night 1.
Oh man.
Io Shirai versus Sasha Banks. This will probably be the main event.
This is great.
This is a good card.
Yeah, man.
I got Io going over probably because Bayley is going to cost Sasha the match.
That's what I'm thinking the story is going to be here and in Extreme Rules. I think Bayley is going to have. This is a non-title match, though.
Yeah.
But still, like that would look terrible for NXT if Sasha Banks came in. There's just no. I mean, I guess the only reason for her to win is to maybe make her look stronger heading into Extreme Rules, which again would be a terrible disservice. Just on principle alone, I won't choose Sasha to win this, but there are several reasons why she probably will.
Yeah, I mean, you can always do the thing where Bayley interferes instead of costing Sasha the match, like directly leads to her winning. Mm-hmm. So it's a protected loss for Io. That's entirely possible, but the more likely scenario is Io gets the win, probably because Bayley cost Sasha the match. Next, Dexter Lumis and Roderick Strong in a strap match. I got Lumis. I don't think he's beaten anybody from an Undisputed Era yet.
So
he's living in Roddy's head rent free. There's no way Roddy could escape here. I got Dexter Lumis going over.
Okay, just to make it interesting, I'm gonna say Strong wins. Ideally, this will be hilarious and Lumis will win pretty easily. But that being said, it's easy to think that the Undisputed Era, because they're not doing anything else. Well, Kyle's not going to be there, but Bob Fish and Adam Cole don't have anything else to do. Mm-hmm. And I know it's a strap match, so it sort of limits things. Are strap matches no DQ? You would think
it should be in theory, but it probably depends on the strap match.
I'm guessing that they're gonna, because it's a stipulation match. The Undisputed Era will have something weird up their sleeves. Has Lumis been pinned yet? Adam Cole pinned him, didn't he?
Adam Cole beat him, yeah.
Yeah.
So he has. Yeah.
So he got beat by Adam Cole. Yeah, okay, it's going to be Lumis. I had to think that one out a little bit. After that, we got Mia Yim versus Tegan Nox versus Candice LeRae versus Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai is totally winning this.
Yeah.
She is the one who is most prepared to take on the face champion right now, Io Shirai. Although they could always like have Io Shirai be whatever they want them to be, whatever they want her to be, like heel or face. But now Dakota Kai is the most fully realized of all these people. She's had the longest journey.
And then if they want to set up some steep odds for Io in her next title defense, you put her opposite Dakota Kai, because then she's got to deal with Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez.
Yeah. After that, we've got Rhea Ripley. This is going to be great. So Rhea Ripley has said, is this going to be the kind of thing where John Cena had to join the Nexus, dude? Rhea Ripley has said that she has no problems with Robert Stone's demand of William Regal, that she sign with Robert Stone brand. It'll give her something to do if she signs with Robert Stone brand. Any chance she loses this?
No, Rhea's going over. There's always a chance, but I'd be surprised if they went that direction.
Aaliyah is so hapless. Honestly, though, it does so much. So number one, it doesn't do much at all for Rhea if she loses. It doesn't hurt her if she loses. It really doesn't do a hell of a lot for her if she wins. Like, it's a completely justifiable loss, and it gives her a story. She's in Robert Stone brand. I'm gonna go with Robert Stone. I'm glad we're not putting the titles up on this shit. Oh man, I'm gonna go with Robert Stonebrand on this one, man.
And finally, Oni Lorcan versus Timothy Thatcher. Thatcher is totally going over here.
Oh god, yeah.
But it'll be great. It'll be a fantastic match.
This is gonna be
gonna hurt to watch.
Such a good match, man. Like I don't even know what's gonna hurt. It's gotta this match is gonna be chop heavy, right?
I hope so.
It really should be.
I want a lot of overhand chops in this match.
This is gonna be killer. This is gonna be
man.
Yeah, this is gonna be good stuff. All right. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. We appreciate it. Let us know who you guys think is going to win in the comments below. And join us tonight right here at youtube.com/Steven Larson. Till next time, we'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.